Hey everybody, how's it going? Octopus here, and welcome back to me, I guess. I'm back, guys. 4-day camping trip. Basically, I wasn't here. You guys probably noticed because, one, my hair was a little bit different in those videos. It was pre-recorded a week ago. But thank you guys for all the support. Everybody did still tune in. They watched the videos, they commented. I'm actually going to be commenting back to everybody probably as you watch this video. So while I render this video, I'll be replying to everybody who actually said, hey, what's up, how's it going? Thank you guys for all the best wishes during the camping trip. I'm still alive, by the way. Obviously I'm making this video, but I got a ton of bites from mosquitoes. I got a ton of cuts, a ton of blisters. I did so much. It was a great trip. I really needed it. It was a great 4 days off. Spent time with the family, my sister's birthday. If you guys didn't know, I was gone camping, obviously, but a lot of people are not tuning in as much, I guess. But yeah, it feels good to be back, to tell you the truth. And I didn't miss much, guys. I'm so good at what I do on this game that I did not miss anything. I made top 1,000 on the high score challenge on my main account, and I believe top 3,800 on my free-to-play account. So my free-to-play account got myself 3 genies because I made a score of 7.7 million. I ended up putting the Mickey and Broom on my Zaldin B and just going ape with it because it's going to help me no matter what happens. So I actually did consider here and there. I was like, should I not use Zaldin B, Mickey and Broom? Should I? And then I was like, you know what? I already missed 2 high score challenges. I could have used them on. I'm going to do it now. And if anything, that's my free-to-play account. Nothing's going to get really better than Zaldin B for a long time. So, long story, but basically, I got top 5,000 on both accounts. The other one was top 1,000. I'll post them here or there, somewhere here. But guys, so much happened. As you guys can see, I have 0 jewels. 0 jewels, and there's a reason for that. I got 3,000 jewels at the last hour of the Key Art 7 banner, and I actually pulled, I can't believe it, but I actually freaking pulled nominee. So I got myself a nominee, guys, after 55,000 jewels spent on her banner alone, plus that banner, the Key Art 7. I got a nominee with 2 orbs, and I'm happy, but I'm also, I can't do anything with her. She's not going to be useful for me. I know you guys are going to say you can use her with buffs and all that, but I have all the buffs. I have all my buffs with extra attack. I'm solid. I'm really good. My medal list is pretty much perfect for what I need to do all the time. And I'm happy, but I'm also a little sad that I'm missing that one. But I'm not going to guilt her yet. Even if I do get another Mickey and Broom, I'm going to wait it out because I am going to be doing a couple polls in the future or near, because there is a high score challenge that should be coming that I really, really want to do, and I might be polling for it. So I'm not going to put Mickey and Brooms on her right away, just in case I do pull another copy or another 4 copies and I can guilt her that way. So less Mickey and Brooms wasted, the better. Like my friend Anthony, you guys don't know this yet, but, well, you know this part. He has a fully guilted nominee. He did a Key Art 7 pull, and he got another nominee 2-orbed. So he has another nominee, and he wasted all those Mickey and Brooms for no reason because he pulled another nominee. So I don't want to fall into that trap, or that, it's not a trap, but I don't want to fall into that. As you guys can see, my genies here, top 1,000 on this account, which is awesome. I made a score of 8.9 million, 8.9 something. I posted on Twitter. I posted everything on Twitter. So if you guys don't know about the nominee or don't know what place I made, I already have that all announced on there. What else is happening? There's announcements. It feels so weird being 4 days not logging in or doing anything. Anthony did most of the work for me, and then there were sometimes I had signal. Actually, Anthony only did 1 day of login for me, but all the other days I did myself. There was like, I was on top of some mountain and I got signal out of nowhere. My phone just buzzed. I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? I was using my phone for pictures, but I was so surprised. The top of this mountain, and I was getting signal. Where everywhere else on the park, there was nothing, no reception at all. It was terrible. But some updates, I guess. Some updates in the game. We got deluxe solo party ranking. You guys know this. You're probably going at it already. I don't know what kind of boss it is. I'm curious. Is it a power, speed, or magic? Because if it's a magic one, I'm going to be solid. On my free-to-play account, my Zaldin B has raid boss damage 40%. It looks like the power one. I think that guy is power. I don't know. It could be magic. I could be wrong. I haven't looked into it. But what else we got here? Let's see what it actually gives us. We got Charity Charms, Power Gems. Okay, if you guys haven't noticed the pattern yet, we've been getting Power Gems from the last high score challenge. Not the one that just passed, the one before that. It was Power Gems with the Mickey and Minnie, I believe. Mickey and Minnie Mouse. That had Power Gems. The last Avatar board, the Cinderella one, had Power Gems. Now we're getting Power Gems in this. And on top of that, we're getting an illustrated cloud banner. So there's a couple things I want to talk about that in a second. But you guys can see here, the gold crowns are a raid boss perk and all that. Who cares? I don't want to go over this because I'm late and I don't like making videos late about this. I just want to see if I'm missing anything. Here we go. So does it actually show what color he is? Defeat the captain. Blah blah. I wish you guys actually told me what power he is. Power, magic, speed, nothing. Okay, either way, the Goofy mask. I don't know if that counts for the headpiece. Like, would it replace my Donald cap or my Donald beak? I'm not sure, but my cap and beak are +6 each, so I don't know if this will actually replace it. But it's still a pretty cool avatar. I like it. I wouldn't mind getting it. Now, wouldn't mind. I am going to get it. It's not going to be a problem. And then there's this banner. This banner, when I heard about this banner when I got back, I was like a little confused, but at the same time, I got to keep realizing that there's new players coming in. I do realize that, what I mean. But this is towards more, I believe, new players or players that are very close to guilting this. Now, for new players who are just spending a bunch of money in the game, this banner guarantees you a cloud, and that cloud is actually really good. Like, straight from the beginning, guys, and till now, he's still a powerhouse. My cloud's right here. That's actually, I have multiple copies of this cloud now. In the straight from the beginning, I got a cloud, and I got a second cloud, and that's how I got my dark side. And I was doing so good because those two clouds. As you guys can see here, one cloud attack boost 2 max, and my other cloud attack boost 1. It was just for a little bit more damage for that first high score challenge that I did, but I got 2 more. Now the thing about this is this multiplier is really high. It's a 3.5, fully guilted. I'm pretty sure it's close to 4, and then with 130% guilt, you're looking over 9. This guy has over 9 multiplier. I'm pretty sure on this, just because it has 130% guilt. He's not a tier 5, he's a tier 4, but he's still super powerful. Look at that attack. This medal came out so long ago, and it has a base strength of 7,200. That's really good, guys. I don't know what I can compare it to. Like, here's a later medal, 7,300. It's just 100 off. So that medal's been there since the beginning, and he's still really good. So you can't really go wrong pulling for this banner to guilt him. Like, I can pull 3 more times and then guilt mine, but I'm keeping mine separate. Another thing, guys, this is gonna be a big Let's Talk video, but you might be asking yourself, why is all my clouds separate and not guilted, or at least put together in orbs? Same thing with my Rikus. The reason for that is because high score challenges have been having a pattern where they bring back these old medals and they bring a banner with it. So instead of fusing these medals that I don't need at the moment, I'm keeping them separate just in case they're 14% medals in high score challenges or for something else. I don't know, but I don't have enough to guilt them, so there's no reason for me to put them together. So that's why they're separate. That's why you guys see these Rikus here, they're separate. You guys are going to see other stuff in my inventory. They're going to be separate just for that reason. Just in case high score challenges actually bring these as a percentage medal, then I don't have to pull for those banners like the Ventus banner. And if this comes out for another high score challenge, I don't have to pull for this banner, so on and so on. But on the topic of illustrated cloud here, you get ×5 mirrors, which is pretty cool. So you can pull 3 times a day, I believe. I could be wrong. But I think it's 3 times a day. It's only here for like 3 or 4 days. The 22 to the 26, 4 days. We're looking at 3 times each. Yeah, that's 12. So you get 12 copies of this in total. I don't know if it says that somewhere, but I'm just going to the top of my head. I'm making up numbers. There we go. Obtain up to 12 copies. So I'm not wrong. There we go. 3 times per day. Okay, so you get 3 pulls per day. That's 15 magic mirrors plus a copy of this and whatever the other 9 medals are. You can get super lucky as well. I hope so, at least. All 10 attack medals you receive will be epic tier 3 or higher. Yeah, so you can get lucky as well. So it's not a bad banner, but it's not a banner that anybody needs. Like, you guys see my illustrated cloud, it's been there and it was used just 1 copy. I used 1 copy to pretty much get me through a ton of quests. So even a new player pulling once from here can kind of help you, but I wouldn't really recommend anyone pulling from this. He is a good metal, like I said before. He does lower, where is it? Lowers target's power, base, strength, or defense, sorry, by 1 tier for 1 turn. So it's a good metal because it actually lowers the defense of the enemy, and you do some good damage because his multiplier is high and he has a lot of strength. So even though my Cloud wasn't gilted, he still did a ton of damage just because it was a 3.5 multiplier. Let's take a metal like Moana. Moana's a 1.6, and I have her fully gilted. And what is that? If you guys don't know how guilt works yet, guilt just basically multiplies your multiplier. So because I have 100% guilt, that's a ×2 multiplier. So she's a 3.20 multiplier. And you guys see in some of my videos, she does a lot of damage. Now Cloud has a natural 3.5. So let's just pretend that he was guilted at 100% and this was 1.6, a 3.2. See, this is higher naturally. It's naturally higher than those other metals. Now you can't really compare them, but I hope you guys understand, like, just because it's not gilted doesn't mean it's not good. And this is going towards people who don't have gilted metals or really strong metals. Metals like this by themselves are really, really strong. Not up to date with the current meta because a lot of the enemies now have a lot of defense, a lot of HP, so on, so on. So he's not going to be crazy good unless he's gilted, but he's still going to be good. So Illustrated Cloud, really good metal, but I wouldn't go crazy trying to guilt him by pulling 7 times here. You don't need to pull 7 times. If you guys want to copy, pull for a copy and ×5 mirrors and a bunch of other metals, or just wait like everybody else and get them randomly in some pulls. Like the Falling Price deal, you guys saw I got 2 copies in that. So he will appear in your pulls if you guys are going for a collection, but besides that, I would rather waste 3,000 jewels on brooms or making brooms. Just, let's talk about this for a second. We got power gems, we got Fenrir coming out, and this is kind of spoilers, even though I already said the Keyblade. So I'm looking at the mining, the data mining. They said that Sephiroth, Cloud, and Axel EX, the EX forms of these metals should be coming out in North America. And if they are, this banner is a big hint towards that. 1, Fenrir's coming out. 2, all these power gems we've been getting. So that Keyblade is confirmed, obviously, and it should be before this month ends. I hope so. Or the beginning of next month. We should be seeing the new Keyblade that's all power. But since we're seeing this banner here, we could be seeing EX Cloud, which was the first EX Cloud or EX metal in JP. I think it's EX Cloud, EX Axel, and then EX Sephiroth that just came out. I don't know if there's any other, I'm just going to say X. I don't know if there's any other X metals out there. So I haven't been keeping up on that. I've been just trying to play North America and enjoy North America and not look at JP as much. But I do know because a lot of people talk about it. I believe those are 3 EX metals, and if it does come out, like if this is a hint towards X Cloud coming out, then in JP I believe it's monthly. After X Cloud came out, next month was X Axel, and then next month was X Sephiroth. Or it was like a little bit more than a month, but it was in the month range. So if we do see X Cloud, then you guys should prepare for Sephiroth, because Sephiroth is such a good metal. I'm not saying not pull for X Cloud when it comes, because that's also a really good metal, but Sephiroth, guys, if you haven't seen Sephiroth, it's a beauty. It's beautiful. And if this is confirming or not confirming, if this is like a little hint towards X Cloud coming out with all these power gems, all the Keyblade coming out, and then this banner, I'm really excited. I'm super excited. There's so much stuff I want to go through. You guys saw the guilting videos. I got some other stuff to do as well, traits. I'm kind of hoping that they might introduce kind of like a trait system. Like, you know how there's a guilting campaign right now? Maybe a trait campaign where you have a better chance of getting the power attack metal. I mean, traits. I don't know. I'm wishful thinking here. Hopefully something like a trait system that comes out that's a lot easier, or metal that lets you put traits on. So that's why I haven't put my Kairos together. I haven't put the Rikus together. I haven't put my Sebastians together. It's because I'm just hoping for something. If you guys don't know already, I don't use anything unless I have to. So I could try to get extra attack on a Sebastian, but I have my Illustrated Bell and Beast, so I'm not going to take the chance. So I just waited out. If you guys notice, everything that I wait out turns out really good. A lot of metals that I didn't fuse together, the trait system, I was super happy, like not putting my illustrated Bell and Beast together, not putting, there's so much. I don't want to go over everything, but there's so much for being patient and not using resources you don't have to use. But yeah, if this bad boy right here means xCloud is coming out, guys, I'm going to be excited. Super excited because those medals look super good and I'm going to pull like crazy for them. I'm going to go crazy on those banners. It feels good to be back, that's for sure, guys. I'm really thankful again for everybody that was just wishing me a good camping trip and all the best. Thank you guys again. It was a lot of fun. I did miss sitting down doing recordings and getting it on stream sometimes because it just felt weird. It felt weird not doing anything. I woke up on the camping trip, I'm like, oh, I gotta make a video, and I'm like, no, I don't. But then I was like, oh, I don't have to make a video. So it feels good to be back, that's for sure. Super excited for everything that's coming. I hope they start adding more event medals. Like I said before, I want to look forward to something like that, some event medals and some interesting events. I really want some interesting events. Or if anything, just give me the Oogie Boogie High Score Challenge and I'll be happy. But I'm pretty sure I've been ranting enough. I just want to make sure that I got through everything. Because we have all these banners here. These notices, nothing crazy. Guilty Campaign is still around, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's still around, so there is a couple things I want to do before it ends. And that's about it, guys. High Score Challenge results, nominate, the maybe xCloud coming out, or X medals coming out, I don't know. I'm just guessing here. I'm wishful thinking here. I'm just hoping. I am just hoping. But let me know what you guys been doing. How's everything? I'm happy to be back. It's gonna be great be able to actually comment back to everybody instead of just reading their comments. I was so like, oh, I want to say something, but I can't because my signal keeps cutting off. So I'm going to be so excited to go through all the comments right now and see what you guys left behind. So expect some comment replies. You guys' phones should be buzzing at this moment if you have that notification on. If not, check your notifications, check your comments. I'll be replying to as many people as possible. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.